drive from his house, which is apparently by Mesa Donuts.
Oh, what?
Okay, guys, so we're solving quadratic equations using graphs and tables. So, a quadratic equation is an equation of a second degree, so that means my highest exponent is 2. The related function of a quadratic equation, which is 0 on one side, is the quadratic expression given on the other side. Okay, so this one wants me to find the solutions to the quadratic equation x squared minus 16 equals 0. So it wants me to graph my related function. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this f of x into y equals. And then I want to go ahead and graph this on my calculator. So what I want to do is I am going to press the y equals button in the top left corner. And then I'm going to type in the x squared minus 16. The x, in case you forgot, is the button next to the green alpha. Bless you. Okay, so I'm going to press the graph button. It's on the top right. Where is this graph crossing the x-axis? No, x-axis. 4 and negative 4. So I'm just going to sketch this out on my graph. I want to make sure I'm crossing the x-axis there. It goes way lower. So my graph of the function has how many x-intercepts? 2. And this means it has 2 real solutions. So my solutions, what do you think they're going to be? Negative 4 and 4. Bless you. Okay, so solutions to an equation of the form f of x equals 0 are called zeros of a function. So the zeros of a function correspond to my x-intercepts of the function. In other words, where y equals 0. Okay, so B wants me to find the solutions of this equation as well. So I'm going to write y equals x squared minus 14x plus 49. And then I'm going to go ahead and type this on my calculator on the y equals. And then I press graph. So where is this one? So how many times, or how many x-intercepts do I have? So that means it only has one real solution, and that x equals, where's it touching? So on the back side, I have this one that I need to graph. It wants me to find the solution to this. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set it equal to y. So I can type it into my calculator. And I want to go ahead and type that in. And I'm going to graph it. So what's different about this one? Yeah, it doesn't touch my x-axis. So, how many solutions do you think it's got?
0.
Yeah. It has no x-intercepts, so it has no real solutions. So, this next problem says, Anastasia hits her golf ball off the tee. The height of the golf ball is modeled by the function f of x equals negative 5x squared plus 25x plus 1, where x is the number of seconds after the golf ball is hit. How long is the golf ball in the air? So what I want to do is I want to graph my function to find when y equals 0. So I'm going to press y equals. I'm going to type in my equation. So I have negative 5x squared plus 25x plus 1. And then I'm going to graph to see my graph. Then I want to press second, and this time I want to press trace. So this is the button kind of on the top left of my up and down directional place. I want to find my 0, so I'm going to choose choice 2. Then what I want to do is I want to arrow my black cursor over close to where it is crossing on the left side. So I'm going to wait for it to come back on my screen. It should come back. Okay, there you go. So you see right now, I'm on the left side of where it's crossing the x-axis. I press enter. I arrow over until it crosses the x-axis. And then I press enter twice. And then it gives me this number at the bottom of my screen. So if it says the word 0, I've done all the steps correctly. So this is 5.04. So I'm just going to sketch this on my paper. So it looks something like that. So where is my x-intercept at? Calculator told me. So it means it was in the air for about 5 seconds before it hit the ground. Why didn't I want to use this spot right here? That's an x-intercept. Yeah, what's wrong with 0? Yeah, that's when they started, so I already took care of this one, so I need to find when it lands.